What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to do a quick comparison of authentic Legend Blue 11, which is on top, versus the Perfectkicks.net Legend Blue 11, which is shown right here on the bottom. So just, take a look at it just, through the eyes of this camera, and you can already see a couple of things that come to mind that, makes you kind of wonder, how are these authentics coming from Perfectkicks.net? So if you look real closely and you look at the top of the shoe right here, right there, just kind of look at that part. See that? See that space between the eyelet and the top of the shoe? And then you look at the authentic. This is the authentic. Notice the amount of space there. That's one thing to look for. Then if you look really closely, the midsole. So just take a look at the midsole area right here. Look how it's kind of like faded a little bit. It looks like it's off-white almost, or dirty. And then you look at the authentic ones that were purchased from House of Hoops, and you can see how white they are. That's another little giveaway there. If you were to kind of match them up side by side, you would probably say, dang, these look just alike. They really don't, though. There's some other differences as well. So it's kind of hard to tell on this camera, but you might be able to see it. Take a look at the way that keep in mind, these are authentic right here. These are Perfectkicks. Take a look at the curvature of the front part of the shoe. Okay? How it hooks. That's another thing. Everyone always talks about the toe box, so I'm kind of going to zoom in on the toe box. Pretty close. Pretty close, I'd say. And then we could take a look at the back of each shoe. Perfectkicks.net right here on the left. Authentics on the right. Just take a look at the back. The cut is different. You could kind of see that right there. And then we can just flip over the shoe just to show you. They're a little dirty. I do wear my shoes. So the Perfectkicks.net version is right here. Sorry about that. And mine is right here with a little bit of, looks like some gum is on the bottom of that bad boy. Everything pretty much checks out there. I mean, it's, nothing too noticeable. What I did notice, though, is on the carbon fiber plate, and obviously this is a paint job, but it could be a poor paint job. But take a look at how this basically kind of like loops. These are authentics right here, okay, guys? Kind of loops around, almost like an arch. And this one just kind of has a more straight, it kind of goes more straight, just something to kind of watch out for, guys. So, Perfectkicks.net, I would heavily advise against purchasing shoes from that website. They're not authentic. I don't do, authentic comparisons like this, but I had to see myself just what kind of stuff Perfectkicks sent. When I received the package, let's keep in mind this package took me over a month to receive, so I placed the order right around Thanksgiving time, so about a month, almost a month. And I just received it on Monday, December the 14th. So close to 3 weeks for it to come from China. So, I don't know if they said it got held up in customs or whatever. I don't know. I don't really care, but reality of the situation is the shoes aren't real. Heavily advise against purchasing from that website if you're looking for authentic shoes. And then just kind of, just be careful of some of the things that I pointed out. Also, if you look and it's kind of hard to tell because like the lighting in my room, you can't really see it too well, but maybe you will. But take a look at the logo right here, and then look at this. Keep in mind, these are Authentics right here. This is the Authentic pair. These are the Perfectkicks pair. Okay, but look at the color right there on the Perfectkicks. A little bit lighter. The Authentic pair right here, the darker color. Inside of the sole, and the production dates, the Authentic pair, the production date is June 11th, 2014 through September 22nd, 2014. That's on the Authentics. And then on the Perfectkicks, theirs is, I know it's an earlier date, but theirs is June 11th, 2014 through June 28th, 2014. So that's obviously wrong. The other thing, you know, like Perfectkicks, they send you like this receipt from Foot Locker, which I don't really know why they do that. I mean, it's kind of weird to me because the receipt is the same receipt that they send with every single pair of shoes, so I'm not really sure why they do that. Like, anyone who really does any sort of, you don't even have to really even do the research, would know what a Perfectkicks Foot Locker receipt looks like. Same store associate. It comes from the Galleria in Texas, like for every single receipt. I get trying to legitimize it, but you're not doing that. So, you know, guys, just kind of look out for stuff like that. If you want legit shoes, don't get them from Perfectkicks. If you want fake kicks, this is probably the place to go, but they're expensive. You know, I think I paid about $160 for them, for the Columbia or Legend Blue, whatever. And that's pretty much it, man. Like, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to leave a comment and I can reply to you. But again, some of the key takeaways: the amount of space on this actual upper part right here on the fake Perfectkicks versus the legit pair. See how much space is right there? And this is actually a good check for any pair of 11s you have. And then, you know, some of the other things that I mentioned, obviously the midsole, if you were to take them and look at them closely, the midsole on any sort of fakes that I see out there is always this color. Always this color. It's always like an off-white or a dirty white. The Authentic is always like a bright white. It pretty much is white. Other than that, guys, I mean, I didn't look super close, but those are some key takeaways. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, hit me up.